Hello Queen, happy Tuesday to everybody. So as you can see, I have some supplies here on my desk because I thought I'd go ahead and do a tutorial on how I made some crepe paper flowers. They're actually a hybrid of crepe paper and these cupcake liners. And so just to share with you how I kind of came about doing this, I wanted to make some rosettes actually. So I was watching my friends' videos, Nurse Tara and then Tara Finch, and Tara had gifted me this cute little wand that I have on my desk, and every time I look at it I'm kind of like, oh, you know, I wonder how she did this. I mean, it's, you know, I can see they're cupcake liners, but I wanted to see how she created it. And so, Nurse Tara, when she had shared a project that she did back in March, I believe it was St. Patrick's Day, she had a St. Patrick's Day project, and she made a rosette, and she said, I think she linked Tara Finch's tutorial on how she makes her rosettes, because they're really pretty. And so that's how I kind of started. And then I think I watched another video by Tutu Amy. I don't know if you guys, she doesn't do videos anymore, but she does still have her YouTube channel. I don't think she does videos anymore, but I've learned so much from her in the past too, with like her rosettes, shabby chic flowers, and I've made fabric flowers just by following her tutorial. But anyway, so yeah, just watching the videos and trying to figure out what I wanted to create led me to create what I'm about to share with you guys. So let me just show you. I created these cute little flowers. See? And I love the look that they give. They're super light and kind of fluffy if you want to fluff them up. And I love the crinkled look. So I think I'm going to call these my crinkled flowers. And I think they'd be cute for embellishments for cards, even just to jazz up your packaging, because they're super easy to make, inexpensive, because all you need is really just crepe paper, and you know, these, which you can easily find. I got mine at Michael's, you know, but I like to use the metallic, but you can use anything you want actually. But you are going to need some cupcake liners, something for the center, like you know, these acrylic beads or flat back gems that we've been kind of buying. And then you can use a die. Now that's what I did for mine, just because I wanted to play with this one too, and I like the size. And you need at least 2 flower dies, whatever you have in your stash. Just use your flower dies, but one that will layer over the other. So one bigger one and one smaller one is what you want, so that you can layer. And you know, even one of these leaf die if you have one. Otherwise, I mean, you could always cut out a leaf easily. Okay, so yeah, just experiment with your dies, whatever flower die you have. In fact, I even took this one out thinking I might even experiment with this one and see how that comes out, because it's a different shape. Okay, so that's what you want. And so yeah, they just come out really pretty, and I'll show you guys how I made them. And there's just 4 layers, so two in gold and 2 in the crepe paper that you choose. I just think they come out so cute. All right, so the way I created this is First you want to make a rosette. So let's go ahead and I'm going to use this purple because I haven't really used this one. Oh, and you need a stapler, or however you make your crepe paper rosettes. You know, people sew theirs. If you want that, you know, look, it is a little more, I guess, a little more perfect. But you could also, if you want it quick, then you can just, you know, do the fan fold. Is it a fan fold? You can just do it this way, like most people do, I think, because it's quick and fast, and use your stapler. So this is how I do mine. I just kind of pleat it. And just, you know, hold it with my thumb. And it just depends on, you know, how you create your crepe paper. Okay, so you just go all the way around. And I think this is a great way, again, to use your crepe paper. Because we all have it in our stash because of our kids, if you have kids. If you throw parties, and these are easy to find. You go to Dollar Tree and they have a bunch of different colors. Or Party City. Okay, so you just do that, and then you want to cut. And when I get to the end, I don't know why, but I like to tuck mine inward. Like, I go this way. I don't know. That's just how I do it. And then I will staple it right there. So I just take my stapler. And sometimes one staple doesn't hold it. You can definitely just staple twice if you need to, like if you need to put another one. Okay, so then you have like your little rosette. And so now you want to cut with your die because you kind of want the scalloped edges. Okay. Actually, we need 2 of these, so let's go ahead and make another one. Alright, and then you want to die cut. So you need 2 of those. And then, well, you know what? Before we do the die cutting, let's just go ahead and get everything ready because you're going to also die cut this. So you're going to get 2 of these. Actually, you might just need 1. No, you need 2. Sorry. You need 2 if you want to do the leaves. And what I do with this is just kind of flatten it. Actually, the way I do it is I kind of go around like this. Because it's foiled, you know, it's a little harder to flatten. And I don't want it to like tear or anything. So I will go ahead and just kind of flatten it this way. Okay, and then you're going to send this through your die. And so usually what I'll do is, well, one, I will do this, and then I will do the smaller one. Oh, I'm sorry. No, I didn't use that one. For the gold, the liners, I actually used a tinier die, and then the leaf. Okay. For this one, you want to use one big one, and then the one that nests over it. Okay, so we're going to run this through our machine. So let's go ahead and put this together. So we've cut our 2 layers. We've cut our 2 layers of the crepe paper, 2 of these, and a flower. Alright, so then what you want to do is, actually what I like to do with this, to kind of give it a cupped look, I folded mine over, and I kind of just wanted it to kind of bring back the lines here, because it gets a little flattened when you run it through your machine. And so in order to get that line back again, or to create the little lines, I just kind of fold. You can kind of just do a fan fold. Doesn't even have to be a fan fold. You can just fold and fold. You basically just want lines there. And this also helps to shape it so that it's gonna cup. And I'll show you in a minute. Okay, just like fold it like that so that you have kind of this fan. And see, when you open it, it kind of cups it a little bit. So I just like that look better. And so that, you're going to kind of stagger the scallops. So you kind of want to glue the first layer like that. So you don't want it lining up, in other words, because that, and you can't see the purple on the back. So you want to kind of stagger it like that. Okay, so that's what you want to do. And I even do this part as well. I will fold this also. Hold on. Depending on your die, it just, sometimes you got to fold it a certain way so that the scallops line up. And if you have a different die, if you're using a different die, then maybe you don't have to do this part. So this is optional. You don't have to do this. For some reason, I just like the way it looks better. Because like I said, it just kind of gives it a cupped look. like that. Okay, so then let's glue. I'm just going to use my Fabri-Tac. You can get these at Hobby Lobby, or you can use your hot glue, whatever your preference is. And I'm just going to put a little bit in the center. And again, you want to kind of just stagger it so that your petals or your scallops are like staggered a little bit. Okay, so you just press that down, put your next layer. Okay. And before I put my leaf, actually, because it's super thin, okay, and it's very pliable because it is foiled, I forgot to tell you guys to just get a circle. Just punch out a circle like this, or even bigger. I think with this one I used my scallops. Hold on one sec. I use this one here. Whatever you have on hand. So just take a, just any, oh goodness, if I can find one, just any paper here. Just to create your back. Oops, this is like 110-pound paper, that's why you don't have to use it. But what I do is I kind of line it up how I want it. Like that way, maybe. And I turn it over, and I will glue it that way. Whoops, sorry. Let's see, I think it was over here. Yeah. And then I'll go ahead and put the back. And it just makes it a little more sturdy in the back. And nobody's going to see the back, so it doesn't matter. And then you just put a center. Oh, I feel like that's not really centered. What's nice about Fabri-Tac is you, if it's not completely dry, you can still move it around. That's why I do it, because I usually sometimes can't center things and I have to peel it back. And then you just put a gem in the middle. So, do I want that one or do I want gold? I don't know why I kind of want gold on that one. Okay, and then just go ahead and put a gem in the middle. Oops. Goodness, see what I mean? Things just move around on me, I don't know. Especially, of course, when I'm doing a tutorial. Whoops. And just be careful when you're using this glue with the foil. It will discolor it if you're not exact on there. See how it kind of just... So if that happens, just get another layer. Just change the, or put another layer of flour on there. See how that kind of just ate up my paint there? The gold foil. So, or you can just go like that to cover it up, I guess. Or get another flower. It's not a big deal. But I just like it. I think if you even want it to cup more, you know, you can just manipulate it But you can put slits here too, like Tara did with her scallops. If you want to do like slits, she just did it with her scissors. That will make it, you know, more pliable, I guess. You can, you know, bend it a little better, more easily. But that's how I created it. So let me know what you guys think. I think they came out really, really cute. And like I said, I love how light it is and the crinkled look. I love the texture of it. And I just think they're fun to make and super easy and, you know, inexpensive because you're just using crepe paper and cupcake liners. And the possibilities are endless with this. You can do any combination you want. You can even, you know, find a really pretty crepe paper. So, and it's nice because you're using, I mean, because you're making the rosette, it kind of just gives you a bigger surface, you know, versus like, because this is like not very wide, right? It's not very wide, but when you create that rosette, it just gives you space to put your die on there, because there's no way like you can just cut this, right? So that's just a little tip there. So yeah, I hope you guys try it, and let me know if you guys do make some. Share it with us. And I just love, you know, getting inspired, and I hope this inspires you. So thanks so much for watching. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.